You're going to war if you're American, or Russian, or Chinese, or Iranian. And probably a hell of a lot more other countries as well, all going to be going to war. Probably British too. I wouldn't doubt it. Canada, I don't know, we have 68,000 troops, I don't think we'll actually be going to war. But America is definitely, okay, sanctions, this is how sanctions work. Sanctions, this country is doing something that we don't like. Alright, stop doing that. Well, we don't want to stop doing it. Okay, well, we're going to stop selling and trading and buying your goods until you stop doing that. So we cut off all trade and everything. It's like, well, we're still doing this. Okay, so you get more countries to cut off trade. Oh, we're still doing this. We don't need your sanctions. Like, it doesn't bother us any. It's like our company, we're self-sufficient. It's okay. The whole world cuts off this country. And they're like, well, we got a nuclear warhead. So your sanctions didn't do anything. And we go, okay, so our sanctions, which are supposed to slow that down, disrupt their economy, destroy the country, didn't work. So once sanctions have failed, which they're failing, now this is the Iranian-American situation, Iran is building a warhead. So that everyone says. Iran's like, really peaceful, you have this technology, why can't we have this technology? The States is like, you're building a warhead, we have a watchdog saying you're building a warhead. You want to wipe Israel off the face of the map, we're allies with Israel, Israel wants to attack you, they're ready to attack, they're saying sanctions isn't working, they're going to do a military attack, if they attack you, we have to politically back them up, but Iran is backed up by Russia and China that say, America, don't do that, we're backing up Iran, and you know, we're a lot more powerful than you. China's basically a world superpower, or will be in the next few years. And Russia's badass, even though like 1.3 or 4 million people are leaving Russia because of Putin. Putin? I don't know. So, basically, sanctions aren't working. They say they're building a nuclear warhead. Now, are they? I don't know. They could be. Everyone's saying they're building a nuclear warhead. Iran's saying, we're peaceful. I mean, yeah, they're probably building a nuke because everybody around them has a nuke. Or several or hundreds of nuclear warheads, and they just, want to feel a little more defended. Now that's the thing, with having nukes. If Iran's like, I have a nuke, I'm gonna blow somebody up. Boom! Nukes America. Okay, what's left of America is like, hey, well, we have several thousand nukes. So we're just destroying Iran. Completely obliterated. Now, it's a fail-safe. They have one nuke, they have several hundred. Israel has like 200 nukes. You can't nuke somebody without getting destroyed yourself. That's what nukes are, is you can't do it anymore. You can't nuke somebody. But why do they build a nuke? Because if somebody nukes them, then they can retaliate. That'd be the reason they'd want a nuke. You can't nuke them because then you'll get destroyed by everyone else. But, building a nuke, we can't have that. Sanctions aren't working, so the States is going to go to war. Now, they're not going to go to war first. Israel is going to go to war with Iran. They're going to have to back them up. Now, if they won't back them up, I've heard this on the side, that Israel would stage a terrorist attack claiming Iran did it. Or a missile attack, like a straight attack on America. Now funny, eh? Israel's like, if you don't back us up, we're just gonna have to go all CIA on your ass and bomb you and say Iran did it. And then you're gonna have to go to war with Iran. Because they would. Now here's the thing. America is doomed to fail. They are supposed to, I swear to God. They were the world superpower, they're like Babylon, whatever. They are supposed to fall. It doesn't matter who is in president, it doesn't matter like anything else about America, they are doomed to collapse. They are supposed to collapse. People want them. Very powerful people want America to go down the drain. Why? Sorry to say it, America's kind of a scuzz bucket. You guys were like the most powerful superpower, and then you became a bully, and now you're just a wasting country that's just falling out, rotting, disgusting, needs to be destroyed. Not necessarily from my viewpoint, just because like 60% of Americans are supposedly obese, doesn't mean you guys are necessarily bad, but your country is absolutely terrible, and it needs mad reform for it to be saved and to actually become a legitimate country once again. But people don't want mad reform. Occupy Wall Street movements, whatnot, they're not getting any, well, they are getting ground, they're not getting reported on, there's not a lot of action happening because of it. Those in power, now whether you want to be Illuminati, the bankers, the Freemasons, Anunnaki, the Chinese, whoever you say is actually ruling the world, they want America to fall. And so this war has to happen. It has to happen. World War III has to happen. Now, if you believe in Bible prophecy, it'll say there won't be any, there'll be wars with every nation. While Middle East is going, pretty hard at it. There's all that destruction and people fighting one another and whatnot all the time. The world isn't at war. There isn't, fighting in every, there's fighting in every nation, but not nation against nation. If you want to follow Bible prophecy, another world war has to happen. So whether it be the most powerful men in the world who view America as a scourge upon the planet that needs to be wiped out, America has to fall. Whether you believe Bible prophecy, that there will, wars will be every nation against every nation. This is the point where every nation will begin fighting. This is Bible prophecy. If you look at follow Bible prophecy, you look at everything else, you can see that like it's going pretty much to the letter. Makes it true or not? I don't know. If I found a book from 100 years ago that was like Dakota Lalonde, and it outlined a story of my life, kind of up to date. It was pretty close. And then it said, for the next 5 years, this is what's going to happen. Next 5 years, that's what happens exactly. Then I'd go, that book is pretty damn accurate. I don't know who wrote it from 100 years ago, but they fucking know what's up. Then I would be inclined to believe that book for what it says in the future, right? The Bible, hit and miss, but now what it's saying is happening now, it's happening, sure. Anybody could have predicted this? Maybe, I don't know. All the natural disasters and everything, it's Bible prophecy. The next thing we need though is war, nation against nation. Oh, this is hilarious. Yeah, read the newspaper. America is arming, what is it, Syria or something? No, maybe they're Arabian brothers. They're giving them like couple thousand bunker buster bombs, missiles, bunker busters. Yeah, they're selling them to them. Huh. Okay, we don't want a war, but we're selling all those surrounding nations around Iran bunker busters. And, likely underneath the table, if not over the table, they're selling them other mad arms as well. Wouldn't doubt it. War has to happen. Now, if you live in America, your army's kind of, it's a little bit distraught. Funding needs going to be cut in the next year or something like that. So, if you want to go to war, you want to go to war before your funding's cut. A lot of people believe World War II got the American economy back on track. And so, they're like, hey, if we go to war, we can make some money out of this. But we got to go before our funding gets cut. Super Committee failed. We're going to have $1.2 trillion that has to be cut. Half of that's going to come from military, half's going to come from public service. We better go to war before they cut our military. They're going to go to war. Now, if they're running out of men, what's going to probably come back? The draft. Not following the Constitution up to this date. Why would they care, anymore? The draft. We need people to go fight our wars. If you don't go to war, you're going to go to jail. We'll just fill our jails up with you. So, I have no idea when the date will come for this war, though. I would imagine soon, within a year at the most. I would say there's going to be a war. Sanctions isn't working. Iran every day is getting closer to building a nuclear warhead. I'd say within a month or two, they'd probably have one. If, they're actually building one. It would be within a month or two, probably at the most, that they would have one. Israel probably won't wait that long to go to war with them, though. They said, we want to go to wipe these guys out before they bomb us. So, if you live in America, you're probably going to go to war. And you're going to have to fight China and Russia. And Iran. And I'm going to sit up in Canada and report on it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure if they brought the JAF back here, I would claim that I was a Jehovah's Witness and I couldn't go to war, or I would retreat to the mountains. I mean, like, a Jehovah's Witness. I can't go to war. I am a Jehovah's Witness. Can't go to war. Sorry, mate. Crazy. War's coming. So, I don't even know. That's a lot of loss of life. Scary stuff. Stay tuned. Peace.